Allez. Je sais pas comment on le dit, mais bon. C'est pas grave. Je m'en fais ce que je veux. Voilà. Alors, attendez. Ok, white. White. White, white, white. Tac. Alors, attendez 5 minutes que je me mette en 420p. Ok, let's go. Ok, ok. C'est bon. C'est bon, c'est bon. Ok, mon bot est arrivé, c'est parfait. Donc, on se retrouve aujourd'hui pour la suite de... Bah, la suite, du coup. La suite de Path of Exile, j'ai envie de dire. La petite suite au calme, tranquille. Du coup, voilà. Je sais que je devais faire des lives et tout, mais j'étais un peu occupé par ma vie privée. Du coup, je pouvais pas trop venir. Donc, je suis désolé pour ça. Je suis désolé pour ça. Ok, wait. Go parler aux gens.
I used to hunt your kind back in Theopolis, Shadow. I've seen what you do to people, and I know why you do it.
Why stop being a useful question the moment we set foot in Ray class, Pataris?
Without the why, what's left?
How? To survive. Please, Shadow, ignore Pataris.
My grandfather was a captain in the Ebony Legion. My father too, and me. Just following the path that had been laid out for me.
Until you met me.
Yes, until I met the most beautiful woman I'd ever seen.
Behind bars. An exile waiting to become an experiment. Not quite how I imagined meeting the man of my dreams.
I realized then that I wasn't part of the Ebony Legion anymore. I'd become a blackguard like every other damned legionnaire in the South. taking orders from a madman.
Pataris freed me and led us here,
I'd heard about the Marrakech from those few legionnaires who survived the assault on Highgate.
and I talked them into harboring us.
Vanya can be very persuasive when she wants to.
Is a racist bully with that fancy hair crest of hers stuck so far up her.
Come on, Vanya. She's a warrior. It's not her job to be nice. It's her job to defend.
Look all lithe and sweaty when you're watching her train. That's the only job you're interested in.
I'm studying the Marrakech fighting style.
Sure you are, sweetie. We've a few bits and pieces lying about that might help with what's to come.
Bits and pieces. I've risked my neck to salvage those artifacts.
I know, sweetie, and I really appreciate your artifacts.
You didn't say that when I brought them in. You said, "Is that all?"
You'd been gone for ages.
And you think you could do a quicker job?
Yes, if you'd let me, yes.
No. Not for all the jewelry in the world. What if I lost you?
Okay, I'm sorry. We have charms and regalia sourced at great risk from some of the most dangerous places in Rayclast. Better?
Yes, thank you.
I heard of the beast before coming here. Piety talked about it. I suppose she saw no point in keeping secrets from the people she was planning to murder.
I'm so sorry, Vanya.
God, it's not your fault, Pataris. But Piety used to say that the beast was the source of her power. How she managed to turn poor men and women into those... things. She kept using a phrase. What was it?
Universal transmogrification. I heard her assistants talk about it too.
The power to change the world into anything you like.
Bloody scary power in the hands of someone like Piety.
Bloody scary powerful stop.
Oui, il a fini de parler, c'est bon. Cool. Bonjour.
Many great things begin at the foot of a mountain, Exile. So too do many tragedies. Often a path becomes a fork, and the echoes of your actions push you down one side or the other. Do you know where you are being carried? Would you like to?
Alors, est-ce qu'ils ont d'autres choses à me dire? Attendez, je regarde un peu partout, on sait jamais. On ne sait jamais. Ah, il y a le mec en bas là. Yes. Ok, il y aura de ça. Ok. Donc d'abord, on va faire le mec en bas là, que j'ai vu. Il est là. Tac, tac.
I am Tasumi, he who peers into the gloom, who hears the black hearts that thunder within the mountain deep. If you seek enlightenment, find a torch. If you seek to understand the nightmare, I can help feel your way through the darkness. I understand that you like to be called a shadow. An interesting thing about shadows, they are strongest in the day and are utterly consumed by the night. There won't be much daylight where you are going. Keela rides more swiftly and strikes more truly than any other Dekara here. If only she could learn to think as swiftly as she rides, and speak as truly as she strikes. Better and worse are judged not on the talent one prizes, but the talent one needs. Pitaris and Vanya, two mouths that speak from one mind. When together, they express some quite interesting thoughts. When apart, well, half a thought isn't really even a thought, is it?
5 minutes, je reviens 5 minutes. Mmh. D'accord, je connaissais pas ce mec. Merci. Tac.
You walk to us upon the backs of the murdered. Though we are both forged upon the battlefield, we Marraketh are not like you. We fight for survival, you fight for ambition, and that is why you will understand the beast within the mountain better than we do. That is why you will kill it. Lady Diala has told me this. She has much faith in you, Shadow. The question is, can we Marraketh share in her faith? Sekema Deshret sealed the mines, trapped the nightmare within its black den. The beast should never have been imprisoned. The beast should have been destroyed, yet for all her ferocity, it seemed that Deshret lacked the courage to do so. And now, after 2 centuries guarding this hole in the ground, this Akara lacks the strength. But you are not Deshret, and you are not one of us. You will succeed where we have failed. Deshret's banner will break the seal and open the mines. It was taken from her when she fell to Vol, the brittle emperor. Take the stairs to the southwest. Descend to the dried lake. You shall have no trouble finding the brittle emperor. You'll smell him before you see him. Bring Deshret's banner home, and you will be free to pass into the darkness as you wish. The Marraketh once stood united under Deshret's banner. That was before the plagues, the tempests, the corruption. Deshret rode him with his Akara, the Kiato, to put an end to the beast's curse, and upon the very threshold of the darkness, she faltered. Perhaps she saw that King Kalm had gone there before her and not returned. Or perhaps the nightmare simply overcame Deshret. She chose not to ride into the mountain to slay the beast. She closed and sealed the mines and committed this Akara to Highgate's guardianship. The tempests, the plagues, they passed. Of their own accord, or because of Deshret's seal, we do not know. But what I do know is this. When Deshret vowed to watch over these mines, she simply traded one curse for another.
Je suis en train de lire en même temps, pour ceux qui me demandent. Parce que là, je suis pas devant ma télé en fait.
Vol and his unmen have dipped their fleshless claws into the lifeblood of the Marraketh since the day this Akara tethered its roer here. Such is the way with men of war. Remove their tongues, yet still they thirst for blood. Remove their bellies, yet still they hunger for battle. Remove their manhood, yet still they lust for conquest.
Ok.
I will make allies of whomever I deem useful. We have observed the actions of both Blackguard and Exile, and it is Pitaris and Banya who give meaning to those actions. This Akara has not mixed with other than its own for over 200 years. The outside world has now discovered us, so it is time that we discovered it. Kira has the blood of Deshret in her veins and the bonds of Deshret in her mind. Her loyalty to her Akara is admirable. Her loyalty to the past is not. Tasuni has been corrupted since the day he was born. Marraketh's tradition would have it that such a warped child be left upon the moonlit plain for the gods to adopt. Tasuni was not taken by the gods that night. Such a thing has never happened before in our Akara. Now we know why. Tasuni is a man caught between two worlds, our world of light and the beast's world of darkness. He is our scout in the black, and without him, Nightmare would remain beyond our understanding. And an enemy you cannot know is an enemy you cannot fight. Go where you are needed.
Impatient Reekings. They waft to me from that mountain. That's all I can smell. Not a cockroach. Stinking anticipation. Vol the Pure, they called him. Vol the Murderer, I call him. In his name, an emperor was murdered. In his name, an empire was murdered. Yes, it was Malachi's lips that kissed me. Yes, it was Malachi's hand that led me to the rapture. No, no, and no again. It was Vol's words that put me there. Don't die, please.
Seems like the rain's brought out a few worms. Don't think I'm an easy mark, Exile. I've spent more than enough time around Exiles to know which way the dagger's pointing, and I'll happily give it a shove in your direction if you try anything wormy. I'm conducting a little dig, the sort of enterprise that could make someone with your particular skill set a very handsome living. Don't worry, you'll not be moving much dirt. No, no. Why smash rocks when you could smash skulls, eh? Hey, mate, what's going on? Came all the way here to see what's what in this famous mine, but there's a bloody big glowing wall blocking it. Can't squeeze through. See you later.
Let me tell your future.
Alors, est-ce que j'ai quelqu'un à aller voir? Quoi, j'ai déjà plus de batterie sur ma manette, quoi, c'est n'importe quoi. Le cauchemar éternel, la destruction du truc là juste en face. Soit je fais le... je sais pas quoi faire. Du coup je pense que je vais faire d'abord celui... je suis juste en face de... Ah non, faut que je... En fait, pour aller en face, il faut que j'aille détruire le saut, tu vois. Parce que sinon, je peux pas y aller en fait en face. Je peux pas y aller, il faut que je détruise d'abord le saut. Donc on va faire ça.
Life flows through the blood. Let's slit the blood, and the life will continue in a new form.
On est d'accord que c'est bien par là, hein. Attendez. Parce que je vois rien d'ici. Je suis sur mon lit depuis tout à l'heure. Le lac j'ai... Attendez, faut que j'aille où? Faut que j'aille en bas et encore. Ouais, faut que j'aille à gauche, donc c'est le lac assiégé, ok. Go. parti. Voilà, là, là, là. Ah oui, d'accord. Ah ouais.
I need more pockets.
Ah d'accord, j'avais plus... Ok, mais suivez que j'ai plus de place, quoi. Nimp. Je fais nimp, je suis trop fatigué pour ça. Alors, attendez. Que je refasse le truc. Je crois que je vais reprendre mes autres pouvoirs parce que là...
Yes?
Ah.
Diana was there when it all went bad. If anyone can help put things right...
Why would she? Ray class has been like this for almost 300 years. What's made her want to do something about it now?
She's the Gemling Queen, Vanya. There's no way we could understand what goes on in that mind of hers.
I know. And that's precisely what worries me. Oyun gave us a home.
Our lives back.
Appreciate the good ones when you find them in Ray class.
It's not like there are many. Tasuni, he's a con man.
Pataris just doesn't understand him.
I understand that he gets his every need catered for by talking in riddles and telling
The
lies.
truth about the nightmare. He makes sense of the chaos as best he can.
How can we possibly know whether what he's telling us is the truth or not?
We can't. But who else is there to ask?
Ok, ils sont bizarres, hein. Moi je dis qu'ils sont bizarres mais royales. Vas-y, hop. C'est en train d'armure. Vas-y, je m'en fous. Hop. Hop. Ça c'est bon. Est-ce que j'ai rien d'autre? Je crois que j'avais plein de trucs en fait dans le coffre. Ah, attendez. Désolé pour l'écran bleu, pour 5 minutes. Juste pour 5 minutes. Voilà. Oui. Ah. Alors, attendez. Tac, tac. Tac, tac. Ok. Merde.
Yes?
Yes?
Je crois que je vais mettre celui-là en fait. Attendez. Je crois que celui-là il m'intéresse. Attendez, attendez. Attendez. Tac. C'est quoi comme truc ça déjà? Piège. Vas-y, j'aime pas les pièges en plus. Donc c'est celui-là qui m'intéresse. Ah, stylé! Ah oui, quand même! Ah ouais! Ah, il est stylé! Ça, je vais le prendre.
Yes? we be of help?
Oh non, mais il est carrément mieux celui que j'ai en fait. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a? Je vais changer mes pouvoirs en fait. Du coup. C'est quoi ça? Ok. Alors attendez. Alors on a quoi ici? Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a ici déjà? On a ça. On a ça. Oh non. Ah, on a un nouveau truc ici. Tac. Alors, attendez, ça je pose, ça je pose, ça je pose. Est-ce qu'il y a un autre truc qui pourrait m'intéresser? Foudre, ça c'est bien ça. Froid, froid, froid.
To plow a field, you need a tool. To harvest grain, you need a tool. To spread corruption, you need a tool.
Ah, c'est pas ça non plus. Attendez, je me suis trompé dans... Bah attendez, je vais enlever tous mes pouvoirs au pire. Ça aille plus vite. Ça, pas là. Pas ça que je voulais faire. Non, merde. Triangle. X. Rond. Carré. Carré. Alors attendez que je recalcule. Ça c'est bon, ici j'ai tout retiré. Donc... Ah, déjà c'est du feu. Ouais, du feu, moi c'est de l'électrique que je veux. Foudre. Créature. Tac. Ici. Ah, parfait. Ça c'est mêlé. Hop. Tac. Oh, j'ai un nouveau pouvoir en bas. Attendez. Ça, je vais le laisser. Ça niveau combien? Niveau 10. T'en as quoi là? Voilà, là c'est mieux. Parfait. Cool, on peut y aller. J'étais en train de regarder tous mes pouvoirs et tout, donc désolé, ça m'a pris un peu plus de temps que prévu. Je suis désolé. J'adore ce pouvoir. Cheaté. Quoi? C'est une blague. Donc c'est une blague. J'ai peut-être trompé alors. Pourquoi ici j'en ai plusieurs? Zone de feu, bah ouais c'est ça. Tac. Tac. Tac tac. Tac. C'est bon, c'est bon. Ah bah voilà. Ça y est, j'ai retrouvé mon pouvoir. Je me disais, il me manquait un pouvoir depuis tout à l'heure. Ça y est, je l'ai retrouvé. Ah, c'est pas celui-là, c'est celui-là. Voilà, déjà. Ça, c'est fait. Mais alors, ça fait moi les malins, là, d'un coup. Voilà. Perso est cheaté mon gars. Je pense qu'on va continuer par par là, ouais, c'est ça. L'attaque. Ok, là c'est bon. Ok. Par là. Je suis fatigué, désolé. Le bâillement que j'ai fait, je suis fatigué. Je crois qu'ils ont pas compris. 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 Ils sont morts instant. J'adore ce pouvoir, j'adore. Ah, je le kiffe. Ok. Ça a beaucoup joué. La double mort là. Ah, raté. Ok, raté. C'est là. Ah oui, ils sont trop simples les ennemis ici, c'est un truc de ouf. Bonjour. Non mais je sais pas, c'est... Me casse pas les... Ça se fait ah ouais, ils font mal. Ah oui, d'accord, ok. Ok. Ils font très très mal. Je sais pas c'est quoi ce niveau de pouvoir par contre. Un truc en bas là, je sais pas ce que c'est. Ça m'intéresse de le découvrir mais... Je sais pas pourquoi je te sens mal. Mais d'accord, je te sens mal. Par contre, il fait extrêmement mal. Ah voilà, là c'est des ennemis normaux. Ah, attendez. Ah oui, d'accord, ok, d'accord. Il est cheaté ce pouvoir. Il est cheaté. C'est quoi ce pouvoir de cheaté? En fait, ça enlève presque toute la vie à l'ennemi, en fait. Dès que je le touche, je lui enlève sa moitié de vie. Direct. What the fuck? Ah, Théma. Théma, hop, hop, hop. Premier deux, voilà. Ah bah tiens, regarde. Regarde, je fais le malin encore. Regarde. Ah oui, d'accord. D'accord, ok. Ok, tu joues à ça, ok. Tu joues plus malin. Tu joues plus malin avec moi. Ok, attends que je reprends toute ma vie, je m'occupe de toi. Voilà, c'est bon, on peut y aller. Tiens, déjà prends ça, déjà. Non, prends ça. Ah, il récupère toute sa vie, par contre. Par contre, il récupère toute sa vie, l'enfoiré. Par contre, ça, c'est injuste. Ça, c'est injuste, monsieur. Alors, il est où? Je sais qu'il est par là, là. Attends, je vais aller plus vite. Hop, allez. Je sais qu'il est là, là. Voilà, il est là, le petit. Il est là, le petit. Il est là. Hein? T'inquiète, tu vas mourir avant moi. T'inquiète. Voilà, j'arrive dans 5 minutes. Il est bientôt mort. Hein. Il est bientôt mort, tranquille. Faut juste que maintenant que je le rush. On le rush. Bonjour. Ah, hop. C'est trop ce pouvoir-là que je peux utiliser. Allez, meurs. Ah, il est bientôt mort. Hein.
Life flows through the blood. Let's slip the blood, and the life will continue in a new form.
D'accord, attends, je me suis pris, voilà, c'est ça. T'inquiète, tu vas mourir au moins. Je n'ai rien à foutre. J'arrive. Je m'en fous, il est mort juste après moi. Ça c'est cool.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Ah, ils sont chauds, hein. Ah, ils sont chauds, ils sont chauds. Qui veut du poulet grillé là entre vous là, parce que là j'en ai plein. Alors lui il est venu par derrière, il a pas compris.
I just killed an emperor. With a feather that size, I'm going to have to get a bigger cap.
L'évasion, moi j'aime pas. Attends, c'est quoi que j'ai là?
more pockets.
Please, somebody help me! I've fallen down here. I think I've hurt my leg. Hello? Oh, stay calm. I'm sure someone will come soon. But I'm so hungry. If I get desperate, maybe I can eat some of the mushrooms down here. It's all right, Exile.
Yes.
Look at that! See that? One moment, big blades. Next moment, gone. Should be able to go in there now. Heard this place reeked of voltaxic sulfite back in the day. I was planning on having a wander down there, only I think I can hear things shuffling around down there. And I'm more of a lover than a fighter. Actually, if you're headed in there, maybe you could do us a favour. See, I run a little mining operation of my own. Mining's dangerous at the best of times, but it's suicidal without a proper source of light. I've got lights, just ain't got no power. Run on voltaxic sulfide, they do. Nasty rocks. Stink like a dozen eggs rotting in the summer sun on the back of a whale carcass. And they're less stable than the high temper on a bad day. Bloody toxic too. Keep your nostrils peeled for some voltaxic sulfite while you're down there. Or anywhere, really. See that? One moment, big blades. Next moment, gone. Should be able to go in there now. Heard this place reeked of voltaxic sulfite back in the day. I was planning on having a wander down there, only I think I can hear things shuffling around down there. And I'm more of a lover than a fighter. Actually, if you're headed in there, maybe you could do us a favour. See, I run a little mining operation of my own. Mining's dangerous at the best of times, but it's suicidal without a proper source of light. I've got lights, just ain't got no power. Run on voltaxic sulfide, they do. Nasty rocks. Stink like a dozen eggs rotting in the summer sun on the back of a whale carcass. And they're less stable than the high temper on a bad day. Bloody toxic too. Keep your nostrils peeled for some voltaxic sulfite while you're down there. Or anywhere, really. See that? One moment, big blades. Next moment, gone. Should be able to go in there now. Heard this place reeked of voltaxic sulfite back in the day. I was planning on having a wander down there, only I think I can hear things shuffling around down there. And I'm more of a lover than a fighter. Actually, if you're headed in there, maybe you could do us a favour. See, I run a little mining operation of my own. Mining's dangerous at the best of times, but it's suicidal without a proper source of light. I've got lights, just ain't got no power. Run on voltaxic sulfide, they do. Nasty rocks. Stink like a dozen eggs rotting in the summer sun on the back of a whale carcass. And they're less stable than the high temper on a bad day. Bloody toxic too. Keep your nostrils peeled for some voltaxic sulfite while you're down there. Or anywhere, really. See that? One moment.
Je crois qu'on va faire une pause de 5-10 minutes. Ah, il est déjà 17h. Ça fait déjà 1 heure qu'on est en live. Je crois que on va faire une petite pause là vite fait et je reviens après. Je pense qu'on va continuer la suite tranquille après. Donc voilà. Allez, à tout de suite pour la suite.